Satnam, welcome to this week's episode of the Joe Yoga Life Diaries, and today we are talking about getting mental clarity and to focus for your day because, life's busy. I don't know about you, but I experience, a lot of busyness, busy mind, lots going on, and so it's really important that we get a little bit of structure and a little bit of focus for our busy lives. And the way of doing that is a lot about presence, because when we've got 1,000 thoughts going around in the mind and got so much that we want to do, we want to achieve on that day, we normally end up getting very little done. So trying to kind of hone in on what it is that's important to you and what it is that you really want to achieve that day. That's what it's all about. So I'm just going to share some little tips and things with you that I do them, but I'll be honest, I don't always do them every day. But these are things that, and you can kind of pick a mix of things that might work for you. And there are things that I've picked up along the way, and some days I feel like doing one thing, and another day something else will work. And so this is the way, this is the way life goes. We're different, especially as women, different times of the month, we need different things. So there are many little practices that we can do to start the day off. And I know that one of the biggest things is always like, do not pick up your phone straight away. Ideally, don't even have your phone in the bedroom, but I know a lot of us use it for alarm clocks and things like that. But I do genuinely find that if I own my first hour of the day, so what I mean is that I don't get involved in any of the world that's happening outside of my own four walls for a good hour, my day does flow better. If I have that hour to myself, whether it be meditating, whether it be going for a walk, whether it, journaling, whatever I'm doing for that hour, doesn't matter. It's the fact that I'm not straight away on social media, or I'm not on emails, or I'm not, just involving myself with the rest of the outside world. I'm not listening to the news. I'm keeping everything very, very safe and in my own space. And that way, I'm not immediately influenced by what other people have experienced overnight. I'm more about, I'm waking up, what I need from my day, what have I got to do today? And a great thing is the morning pages. And morning pages are something that I do pick up and put down. I don't always do it every single day, but sometimes I do it, and the stuff that comes up is just magical. So what morning pages are is, it comes from a book called The Beauty Way. I can't remember who the author is off the top of my head, but the book's called The Beauty Way. And or is it the artist's book? I'll have to research it and pop it in the show notes, because I can't remember which book it's from. But it's the practice basically is that you wake up, you get yourself a warm drink, and you sit down with your journal, you open it onto a fresh page every day, and you write for 3 pages. You do not think about what you're writing, you just write. And it's basically a bit of a mind dump. So it doesn't make any sense. It's never going to be read by anybody. But the stuff that comes up is like incredible. And the times I've done it, I've sort of struggled a little bit to get to 3 pages. But then other days I've gone like, oh my gosh, I could fill 6 pages. And the idea is that you sometimes go back to it and you'll see like what was going on if you can read your writing. This is another thing that it's not designed to be, so you're not worried about what your writing looks like or whether it's legible or whether you're finishing writing words, because I know that when I'm journaling a lot of the time, my mind is going so much quicker than my pen, so I might not even finish writing a full word. But that's, it's not a literary work of genius. It is your clearing your mind, you're getting stuff out, you're clearing that subconscious mind and getting it all out on paper. So morning pages, writing for 3 pages non-stop. And you know what? I'm going to do that tomorrow because I haven't done that for ages and I love it. It's great practice. Another one is just to do your standard journaling. So ask yourself a few questions. How do you feel today, physically and emotionally? These are ones that I do quite often. They're little check-ins. Are you anxious? If so, can you work out why? Can you pinpoint why? Are you excited? If so, can you pinpoint why? And what this sometimes does is it then just pulls up your most important thing that you need to do that day. And once you know what the most important thing you need to do that day is, that's fine. That's top of your to-do list or done list, however you do your daily lists. And it's there and it's done and it's not causing anxiety and it's out the way nice and quickly because you've got clear thought, clear mind, and you know what needs to be done. A really great coach that I follow, Tara Marino, she works on the fem types and she has this practice. I'll try and put her in the show notes as well. But she's elegantfem.com, and she created a thing called the Fem Flow List, and she has these 3 archetypal facets to our nature as women, and the one is the nature of our beingness, the other is enjoying, and the third is the doing. And so like every day you sit for a few minutes and you go quiet and you ask your fem type for being, what am I to be today? You ask your fem type for enjoying, what am I to enjoy today? And you ask your fem type for doing, what am I doing? What's the one thing I need to do today? And that one question, what's the one thing I need to do, is something I use a lot, because when you just really pinpoint it down and say, what's the one thing I'm required to do today, you can often, it'll drop into your head. And some days I've had things like phone your nan. And it's like, why do I need to phone my nan? And, then I've had a lovely chat with my nan and we've talked. And so, listen to them. It's kind of like your own it's your intuition speaking to you. But when we also, bring it down to one thing, that brings great clarity. If I do nothing else today, what's the one thing I'm required to do? Do that. And that makes you feel good. Yeah. And you'll find that once that thing is done, you'll then do something else. So you gain that clarity over the jobs that want to be done, and don't put off the nice jobs. If you have a nice job that you want to do, like you want to go and pot up a plant or something, or you want to go and paint a wall, or you want to do something creative, you want to do something that is for you, is for your home, it's not for your work, it's not for anybody else, it's just for you. Do it. That's just as important. Put that on your list as well. And it's while doing things like that you'll have that lovely time to think and time to be. So another thing obviously is meditation. I'm the queen of championing meditation and mindfulness, and starting every day with a little meditation from any of the free apps that we've got out there, of which there are so many. Do a little meditation, and for clarity or for focus, whatever you need, then a meditation will always bring you great clarity each day. I like to pull a card. It can give us some direction. It can give us some focus. And for many people, movement provides a lot of clarity as well. So maybe dancing, maybe running, going to the gym, maybe going to the gym and not listening to a podcast and actually just having some quiet time and letting your mind run. When I was going for a run, and in my head, I wrote my entire best man speech for my brother. And so when I got home, I was able to just type it all up, and there we were. I had my speech all ready to go. And so, great moments of clarity come when you're running, or but without somebody talking in your ear, without any kind of outside influence. And so the main thing about gaining clarity is to really go inwards and listen to yourself. That's the main point here. Whether it be writing, whether it be meditating, whether it be moving. But it's not taking opinions or reasoning from anyone else. It's down to you, and it's your reasoning. Okay. And also take the pressure off yourself. Really take the pressure off yourself. When you get busy, relax, take a breath, take a moment. What's my next best step? Okay. Anyway, enjoy this week, and I'll see you next time. Love you lots.